I think you're thinking along the same line, Catherine. I don't,
Mm-hmm.
when people say that the Irish society is racist, I don't believe in that. I
Yeah.
just believe that racism is all over the world. Even in my country, in Africa, everywhere you have tribalism. Tribalism is racism. When you don't give people the opportunity or you create class looking down on others, it's
Mm-hmm.
racism.
Mm-hmm.
How you call it tribalism or you
Mm-hmm.
call it any name. But Catherine, we are here now in Ireland. We need to have an inclusive society. We
Mm-hmm.
need to have a society that that need to have a sense of belonging. How do you think we can do that? And do you think that the Irish people are racist?
I would just like to say that I do not think that Irish people are racist. No, but I can also say with confidence that there is racism in Ireland and there's racism all over the world. To be oblivious and to say that there's no racism in Ireland is to ignore and to deny yourself something that is really serious that can come and hurt you if you just ignore it. And so it is important that we nip it in the bud, like you said. We had to start from the grassroots to deal with racism, because I just think that it has come to a place where the word racism sometimes doesn't really mean much to people anymore, and people are even tired of hearing it because of the way that it has been used in a violent way, like you said, or even people shouting and people making all sort of noise without even talking about solutions, not not opening people's eyes to see how they are being racist, or not even just confronting it objectively. So, like Linda said, it is happening in school where children are learning things that is making them build class alongside this person is coming from a Black community where they've been enslaved, where they have no food and all of that. And children are beginning to look at each other like, I shouldn't be associating with this person because this person is from a low class and all of that. So there are things that are happening from schools. There are things that are happening in a place of work that needs to be looked into. But I believe that there have to be a different approach to the way we deal with racism. It has to not be the same way anymore, that we just talk, fight, demand, and just complain. I think there has to be a new approach to it. We have to look at the critical issues from the foundation. What is happening in schools? What are they talking about representation in schools, teachers in school? How much of Black people are teachers in Ireland for them to, teach the other, for the white children to see that, to see that representation as well in school, and to build the confidence of also the Black children that are in schools in Ireland. So these things have to start to happen from the foundation. And when the young ones also started, the young white or the young native Irish people start to learn something different from the foundation, they will grow with it. And when they get to the place of work, when they become the managers at work, when they become the business owners, they will not put barriers, and they will be happy to give opportunities to the Black community. And that means that you are changing people's behavior from early stage, as when they are young, and when they grow, they will go into it will begin to open up opportunities. And the issue of racism or discrimination to certain people will not be there at work anymore. It won't be there in politics anymore, because the same children that you're educating and training and teaching them how to treat other people nicely will grow with it and start to do the right thing. So they have to be a different approach. We as the Black communities, we have a part to play. In terms of how the way you said it, we don't have to be aggressive about it. Linda said we don't have to do it too much. We don't have to carry it on our head as if it's a politics. But there's a lot to be done in terms of solution and acting the way that you want to be treated. really acting the way you want to be treated. And there's a lot to do both ways. But yes, don't ignore that. Don't ever be oblivious. Don't say that it doesn't exist. Nip it in the bud. When it happens, make sure you deal with it straight away. Somebody treats you the way that is not right, that you know very well is not right. Don't ignore. Try to deal with it there and then, so that it will help that person also not to do it to another person. You're also helping your community by not letting that problem continue, because that person will know that what they have done is wrong, and they won't do it to a Black person or another person from other ethnic backgrounds.